Let's bring in AccuWeather meteorologist Andrew Baglini. So where is Arthur headed now, Andrew?
Heading right toward coastal New England. My big concern now shifts around Nantucket toward Cape Cod. Now, the worst of the storm is behind us. It's currently a Category 1 hurricane as it turns up the eastern seaboard. This current center of circulation about 125 miles just east of Atlantic City, New Jersey. Behind it, we've been clearing out very quickly around the Delmarva Peninsula in toward the Jersey Shore, but later on this evening, I'd say right around 8 or 9 o'clock, the center of circulation about 50 miles off the coast of eastern Massachusetts. We're looking at tropical force winds in excess of 40 miles per hour, some very heavy downpours, a storm surge, so we could see areas of flooding and beach erosion. So still a pretty bad situation, but it's especially the rough surf and the strong rip currents that are my big concern, not only through the rest of today, but really throughout the weekend.
Our coverage continues now with meteorologist Andrew Baglini at the AccuWeather Weather Desk. Good morning, Andrew.
Thank you and good morning, Brandy and Mohammed. Thankfully, the severe weather aspect of our storm is over with. Some cooler, dry air making its way in, but sunshine returning in the southeast. The cleanup continues, especially along Interstates 10 and 20 between Houston and Mobile, where we did see over 30 reports of tornadoes and over 80 reports of damaging wind gusts. Now, the winter weather aspect of our storm still very much alive. Heavy rain along I-95 in Boston throughout your Thursday, with the heavy snow blanketing much of New England, especially in the northern edge of the New England states. Many areas could pick up over 1 foot of snow.
But as you mentioned, a lot of folks will want to salvage the holiday weekend and get out to the beaches, but I want to stress, even though by then, tomorrow morning, Arthur, a tropical storm, and into Atlantic Canada, out of our region, we still have the rough surf to deal with across the northeast and the rip currents, so you have to use extra caution.
We like seeing that sunshine on the map. Andrew Baglini, thank you.
Watching it for us is AccuWeather meteorologist Andrew Baglini. Andrew?
Thank you and good evening. I wish I could talk about all sunshine across the nation. Unfortunately, we do have some hot spots in the weather. Severe thunderstorm watches, multiple in effect. That means the ingredients are there for severe weather. One in eastern Kansas, east of Wichita into southwestern Missouri, and that expires at 10 p.m. Central. Another one into northern Louisiana just was allowed to expire, but as it did, another one popped up. A big upper level disturbance. You can see that on the satellite, all the clouds dipping all the way down below the west, and a very different weather pattern in the east. We have a ridge in the jet stream, clouds going up over the region. That means very warm in the east, very cold in the west, and that's what we will notice throughout the weekend. First up, Baltimore Ravens traveling to Denver, taking on the Broncos at home. It's going to be cloudy if you are heading out to Sports Authority Field, and it's going to be cold. So definitely bundle up. Upper teens, maybe low 20s. Also a couple spotty snow showers. Not looking to affect the game much. Very light and very spotty. Also, we are seeing very, very cold conditions across the west for the Packers traveling to the 49ers. San Francisco, low to mid 40s. Here, though, it will be calm and dry. No rain or wind to affect the game. Very nice. Meanwhile, in the east, mild into the 50s on Sunday for Texans traveling to the Patriots, looking for some revenge from that December defeat. Look for a couple spotty showers later on. Back to you guys.
We have been seeing a couple of showers this morning across Michigan, but that frontal boundary weakening and the showers tapering off, and as it does so, the disturbance lifts out of the region. So dry weather in store for your Saturday kickoffs, and it is going to be a little bit on the chilly side and a little bit on the breezy side for Northwestern heading out to Iowa. Always a tough place to play. 48 degrees, and the breeze is making it feel a little bit cooler, so be sure to grab a jacket. And even chillier for Nebraska heading to the Gopher Hole. Noontime kickoff only around 40 degrees, but those breezes making it feel like it's in the 30s. A bit milder heading out to Sparty and Illini, 57 with sunshine here for that 3:30 p.m. kickoff, and then the Nittany Lions heading to the Horseshoe, 46 degrees, but the breezes making it feel like it's in the 30s. Now let's head it back to those wise guys up in Chicago.
Andrew?
And Nalina, the old Central Terminal in Buffalo's east side, it was the answer to a problem during the November snowstorm. But now that the snow has melted, we have another problem facing the area. This is what old Central Terminal in Buffalo's east side looked like just a few months ago, where the city decided to put the snow from the historic November snowstorm. What's being found underneath the snowmelt has many residents concerned. The old Central Terminal has become a landfill with piles of garbage everywhere.
The garbage all over. We got wild animals, skunks, woodchucks, anything your heart desired.
Gino Kizalewski, who owns the bar across the street, says he's seen people come dump more trash into the terminal, including old tires and broken televisions. The trash has become even worse in the baking sun the past couple of weeks. Anytime there's a slight breeze, the smell moves through the neighborhood.
Oh, we can smell it. It smells yuck. It's like sewer. It's disgusting over here. It's like a cesspool. If you look at the pile over there we have, if you look out your window, that's what you see. It's a pile of black. It's disgusting. They found old wheelchairs in there and garbage cans.
The smell can be overwhelming at times. One resident who did not want to appear on camera perhaps has it the worst, as he suffers from asthma and his house is just across the street from the trash piles. So what's going to be done about this?
I've made a couple of calls to the city, and I know they're going to come out and take care of it, but it just takes some time. They will.
Now, I did speak to a city representative today who said that they are monitoring the garbage at Old Central Terminal daily and cleaning it up little by little. Residents in Buffalo's East Side want it cleaned up sooner rather than later because as the weather continues to warm up, the smell continues to get worse. Andrew Baglini, News 4.
December in Buffalo. Ice skating down a canal side, people getting into the holiday spirit, and typically snow on the ground. Well, one of those things has been noticeably missing so far this season. It's hard to believe, but we haven't had measurable snow this season in Buffalo.
Definitely places in Western New York have already achieved their measurable snow, but from a climate standpoint, here at the airport, it hasn't happened yet.
And this is more than unusual. It's record-breaking. December 3rd, 1899 was the latest Buffalo has gone without measurable snow, and on December 3rd, 2015, there's been no snow in sight, and some people are loving it.
I was going to walk around the park. I usually come every day, usually do about 8 to 10 miles a day, but this weather's, it's been unbelievable. Just taking advantage of it, getting out as much as I can.
Down at Canal Side, holiday decorations are being put up, but it's still missing that coating of white, and not everyone is happy about that.
I miss the snow. I want to ski. I want to walk in the woods. I would like to be able to cut a Christmas tree when there's snow on the ground. Can't do it this year.
But all Western New Yorkers know there's plenty to do this season, snow or shine, and for many, this weather is perfect.
Beautiful day. We couldn't ask for a better day, and especially in December. In Buffalo, of all places, we always have snow, but today it's beautiful, and we decided to take the day and enjoy.
And there are more opportunities to enjoy ahead. Not only are we breaking the record for latest snow, we're shattering it, with no snow in the forecast for at least the next week. So while many of us are enjoying this record-setting lack of snow, there's no break in the trend in the near future. It is a city that thrives in the wintertime, and many are also looking forward to this trend ending at some point. For now, reporting in Buffalo, Andrew Baglini, News 4. Thousands of locals and tourists were putting on the blue ponchos all morning and afternoon to get an up-close view of Niagara Falls. The Maid of the Mist, one of the world's longest-running tourist attractions, kicked off its 2015 season today, and the weather couldn't have been better.
Oh, yeah, look at it. Perfect weather. Well, I guess we got lucky. It opened up today.
It was lucky that Maid of the Mist opened today for many people I spoke with who just happened to be visiting the falls.
Yeah, it's my first time, and it's awesome. It's great, and I loved everything on the boat. Yeah, it's cool.
There are still a few chunks of ice along the walls of the gorge, a reminder of the brutal winter we had, but the weather today was nothing but spring-like, so getting a little wet actually felt great.
We were like, oh, we're getting trash bags, okay. And then they put it on us, and we were drenched.
Did you know what you were getting into?
A little bit, but no, we had no idea that was that powerful.
Some of the new features to Maid of the Mist this year includes a new lighting on the observation deck, a new environmentally friendly engine on Maid of the Mist 6, and a new upper and lower gangway. They're both handicap friendly and will allow for more efficient passenger loading and unloading. Well, I just got off the boat at Maid of the Mist. It felt fantastic with this weather. Couldn't be better. The sunshine, and that's what we have coming this weekend. You got to get out and enjoy it. First boat 9 a.m., last boat 6 p.m. for Saturday and Sunday. Reporting Maid of the Mist in Niagara Falls, Andrew Baglini, News 4.